Hello friends and potential friends, and all my four-legged friends out there. It's another somewhat overcast and relatively cool day today. Only supposed to get up to 94, I believe, with pretty low humidity, and I need to take advantage of it and see what I can get done. But for right now, I'm just enjoying watching the cows. I know the camera probably doesn't do this justice, but it's somewhat clear out there across the Magic Valley. Just barely see the mountains in the distance. Bunch of windmills out there. All the rolling foothills. And parts of the Snake River Valley. It's quite a view over here. At least it looks good to me. I don't know how well it looks on the camera. But it is a beautiful area out here. You know, it occurs to me, I've added all this carbon to this raised bed. Maybe I should see about adding some nitrogen to it to offset the carbon. And I think I know where I might find some. Went exploring a little bit the other day, and I discovered that the chicken coop has got a concrete floor under it. And it's piled high with old chicken manure. So it occurs to me, chicken manure is mostly nitrogen. And I got a lot of it here. And it's already been sitting for a number of years, because this property has been vacant for a number of years. So if I were to gather up some of this stuff and add it into that raised bed, and then put in a good layer of soil on top of it, by next spring it ought to be in pretty good shape for planting into. And whatever won't fit in the raised bed, I need to build a compost pile. Let's see if I can get busy. I don't think I'm going to try to film me scraping up a bunch of chicken manure, but I think that's what I'm going to do today. Well, it wasn't the most pleasant of tasks around here, but I did make a very small dent in it. I do mean small. Still plenty to go, and I'm going to find good uses for it. And now it's just a matter of breaking that stuff up into powder as much as I can and sifting it down through the carbon. Well, I've got one wheelbarrow load of chicken manure in there. That stuff's hard to break up too, let me tell you. After a few years it turns into rock. I got it mostly broke up, mixed it in with the branches, so now I've got a carbon nitrogen mix down there. Next we'll just top this off with some good soil, get it ready to go. And since I am clearly going to have a lot more chicken manure left over, I figured I'd better make myself a compost bin. My mom's been wanting one anyway, so I walked around until I tripped over a piece of wire the right size, and wired together some pallets. Now I'm wandering around looking for some screws so I can attach that plywood to the back. Got a couple more pieces of plywood I'll put on the sides. I'm going to put some removable slats in the front so we can add slats as we pile up the stuff. And hopefully that'll at least keep the dog out of it. Don't think it's going to keep anything else out. But we are slowly getting there. There seems to be a lot to do. And there you have it. 1 each pallet compost bin. Roughly 4-foot cube. Fairly solid. The top 2 boards can come off, making it easier to fill. And now it's just a matter of starting to add compost and perhaps some of that chicken manure in the chicken house. And let it all break down. So that's another chore off the list. And I'll see you next time.